Hi guys, it's Nigel at 𝗨𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶 Independent Estate Agents. Hope you're well today. It's Tuesday morning. Sun's in a bit. It's going to come out to play later on, I think, but it's quite nice because these videos are a lot easier to do. And I'm up in a place on the southern side of Melksham, a development built by Bellway Homes about 5 years ago. You can just see in there behind me is a 2-bed semi-detached property built to their Charfield. That's 𝗍𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃. That's their Charfield design. They're larger than average 2 beds. You go in there, you've got a welcoming hall, decent kitchen, downstairs loo, lovely living room. They've got some nice panelling going through the property. There's 2 really good double bedrooms upstairs, family bathroom. Out the back there's a decent garden, there's parking for 2 vehicles. Of course it's double glazed and gas, and I think there's still 5 years to run on the NHBC. With this one also comes a cabin, so you can work from home if you wanted to. That stays with the property. So it's just those little extras that you're going to get with this property, built by Bellway Homes, called the Charfield design. And really guys, these are first time buy homes, you know, unless you're trading down, or let's just say you've separated, or you're on your own, you just want something slightly a bit bigger. These are absolutely superb. There's a green space in front. And with this development, they didn't overdevelop, what I mean by that is that there's a lot of green space, walking routes, countryside, even if you wanted to go up towards Smeaton canal towpath walks. There's a bus route, you can get into town, you know, everything's there. The A350's on your doorstep, so you can peel off into different towns as well. So that's the property in behind that we're going to show you in Smeaton Way. All right, so it's in Smeaton Way, this property. Like I said, I'm in front of a green area. It's lovely. There's plenty of overspills for parking as well. Let's go and have a look at this property in Smeaton Way for you. And it's that one there. I want to just point to it because you can see the side access, and then it's this property. This other semi has parking to the side. You can see here, see this blue Fiat? Well, these 2 spaces belong to the one we're selling today. The advantage of that is that you're not one behind the other. You're one next to each other, which means you don't have to wake the other person up if you get up early, or come out, move your car. You can just wheel your car there, park it, get your shopping in, or if you're going out, you can just take your car around, and you're not having to wait for each other. I wanted to show you just the area around here as well, because you've got a pleasant green. And this is what I mean about oversubscribing, because a lot of these areas did. And then all the way around the back, around here as well, is a lovely little green spaces, expansive green spaces where you can walk, take your dogs, take your kids. So it's been very well thought out, this site. It's one of my favourite sites actually, this built by Bellway Homes. Now we're going to go through that door and we're going to take a good look around. So let's have a go. Let's pop our heads in. You've got a little path, side gate, you've got the bins there. I just wanted to show you where that Fiat is there. So remember the parking, number 1, number 2. You're not in behind each other. That means you can just wheel your cars in there, and you're right next to the property basically, and then you can go off and go about your day as you would normally, whether you're going to work or shopping. Now Bath is only 14-15 miles away. It's a wonderful heritage city of ours, as you know. You've got Laycock, which is, 9 miles north, so a lovely, pretty, picturesque National Trust village, and you are surrounded by other towns as well. Now I'm inside the property. You can just see there's a decent hallway. You've got that wood effect flooring. There's the door to the kitchen, door to the living room, and there's some stairs that go up. There's also a door to a cloakroom. Of course it's gas and double glazed. And there's that door as I just come in, right in front of you, entrance door. Let's get stuck into this property. So this door opens up, and you know what I'm going to say now, into the low level WC, wash hand basin, a little bit of shelving there, tiling, obscure double glazed window just to that front elevation, and then just in there, there's your wash hand basin as well. Absolutely superb little property this. It is presented to a good standard as well, so I'm not just saying that, so you can wheel your suitcases in. You've got a well-equipped kitchen. Again, you've got base units, high-level cupboards, oven incorporated into the unit there, the extractor hood. All the cupboards are there. Bring the camera around, and then you've got your door, window to the front elevation, 1.5 bowl sink unit. If I open up this, you know what's in there. There we go. Let me just show you. That's your dishwasher, and in here, that's where your boiler's hidden. Nicely tucked away. what you see. It's on the tin. Come back through. Little understairs storage cupboard there. Again, it's always handy to have a bit more store. There's actually a bigger storage cupboard in the living room. You can put a table in there. You can see that lovely panelling they've done as well. All the way across, all the way along. You've got those patio doors that open up, and then the TV's on the other side of the panelling there. You can even put media units. A lot of people are doing that nowadays. I kind of like them because it creates more space. Alright, so there's your TV. And in there, I'm not going to open up, there's a cupboard. And that cupboard just shows you, or offers that extra storage space. Got to show you the dog in the corner. He's flat out. I think I played for him about 2 minutes, and then he said, yeah, I've had enough of you, bored of you now. But it's a beautiful little doggy. Outside, that's a little preview. We'll have a look at that later. And just have a look at this living room. You got space galore. So these are typically a little bit bigger than the 2 beds that you would naturally get because they're built that way. And it's the same upstairs actually. They really are built very well. Smeaton Way, like I say, Bellway Homes. You've got about 4.5, 5 years, probably about 5 years actually left of your NHBC as well. That just gives you more security and comfort to know about the design, that property's not going to fall down or anything. It isn't anyway, none of them ever have. Back out into this hallway. And then, boys and girls, we're going to go upstairs to have a look at those 2 bedrooms and bathroom. Just take us into the bathroom. There's a radiator on the landing area there. Of course, you're going to have a panel bath, wash and basin. I love that tiling there because you've got a concealed cistern. And there's a little shelving unit as well. On the right-hand side, that ladder radiator just comes up all the way around. You're going to have an extractor fan in here. Bring the camera around as well. And there's that shower unit. All that tiling comes back down. Everything that you'd expect in a modern bathroom. Really, really cool. Decent bathroom this. Come back out on yourself. And there's your bathroom. To the right is bedroom 2. Now this is a decent double again. It's got a cupboard that is built over the stairwell. It's a decent sized cupboard. But you can see the girl's room here. She's got her own sort of bunk bed. Plenty of room under it. Desk there in front of the window. Again, it's a decent size. You can put a double bed in here. You can put a king size bed in here. And what I also like about that is there's this recess just there. And that recess just goes in behind that wall. So again, you can fit in some pretty decent sized wardrobes. Oh, look at that aspect. And that's what you don't tend to get in the modern developments, all this space around you. And the space actually doesn't just stop from the middle part of this. It goes all the way around the circumference of this development. It's a really good development, this. Decent room. Have a look there. And of course there's that cupboard. I'm not going to open up the cupboard. But there's a decent sized cupboard that overlooks the stairwell. That's bedroom 2. Let's get into bedroom 1. Big old bed there. Alright. Chest of drawers there. You can see the size of it. Window. Radiator. That lovely panelling again. That grey kind of Farron and ball colour. All well kitted out. Freestanding either side. Even a nice little attractive shelving unit that just goes up there. It's just a really well thought out property. Bring the camera around here. Just so you can just show different angles and aspects. And you know I'm very thorough with these property tours of mine. Alright, I yap on for a bit, but the reason why I do that is because I get so many compliments and we get such a big following and people do thank me for it. It's a labour of love. When I'm promoting a property, I do it properly. You're not just going to listen to a minute of rave music. So the rave music is playing, they show you a few photos, walk around a room and that's it. I don't think that's enough for marketing. I think it's actually lazy. So this is the main bedroom. That second bedroom there is a double, and then you get the bathroom. You've got lovely panelling all the way through the property as well, so you know it's presented to a good order. We're going to go downstairs now and have a look at that rear garden for you and that side access. Walk just coming through this because it's decent. This is such a decent sized room. Now these patio doors open up, and then you've got another little patio there, enclosed by timber fencing. You've got that green astroturf, so you don't have to weed. And then you got that, like I say, enclosed by timber fencing on 2 sides. And when I come out, there's that little cabin in there. And a storage area to the cabin. There's power in that cabin, you know, so you can work from home, or you can have it as a kickabout room, you can have it as a day room, you can do what you want with it, but it's there, it's going to stay with the property, they're not going to move it at all. Coming back this way, there's that side access there that we've got there, which we showed you to the front, and then you can go back out the front with the 2 parking spaces. All in all, a really decent 2-bedroom semi-detached property in Smeaton Way. Fabulous builder, Bellway Homes. Fabulous development because it's not oversized in any way, and you've still got some green areas. I'm going to tell you why I think you should buy this property and summarise for you. And why should you? I mean, people will say to me, I'll just turn this camera around. They're going to say, Nige, find me a 2-bed. They're going to find me a 2-bed that's big enough with parking. We don't really want any hassle. We don't need a 3-bed, so the budget's going to be around this price, by the way. They like an area where they can walk and stretch their legs, still get into town, still have good road links. This offers it. It also offers just a little bit extra in terms of the finishings, and then, you know, the decor inside as well. So that living room with the panelling, the kitchen, the downstairs loo is lovely. Obviously, you've got double glazing gas, and we know there's the 5-year guarantee on it. But those bedrooms upstairs are actually doubles, and it's a nice bathroom. In all, it's a cracking 2-bed. It's a great starter home. So, any questions, feel free to give me a nudge. It's Nige at 𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Estate Agents. Don't forget, there's also the cabin. So I'm calling it a garden cabin. You can call it a home office. You can put it into a gym if you want. Do whatever you want. But that does stay with this property. So any questions, you know it's Nige at 𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Feel free to give me a nudge. 01225 707 342. Hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I have, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, guys.